Hello, brothers and sisters. A big shout out to all my followers and friends who have been following me on this channel. And let us start with another small episode of what I have to say on yoga, meditation, religion, and spirituality. I want to begin by telling a little story, and this happened in 1999. I moved to the US in 98. And in 99, I was invited to chair a symposium, a religious symposium, which consisted of people representing all the different religions in the world. There was the American Indian, there was the Tibetan monk, there was the Christians, the Catholics, the Jews, just about every religion you can think of was represented. I was sitting right dead center of this whole U-shaped group of people looking down at a whole large audience. And one of the American Indians stood up and said, "Why is the Hindu not being represented?" And the management lady came up there and she said, "Oh yes, he is. He is the man in the chair, Elder Lorenzo." And the name said Elder Lorenzo. Sounds a little off because Lorenzo doesn't sound like a Hindu name. And that is because the Hindu has been represented as a religion and a religious follower. The truth is, Hindu is not a religion. Hindu is an ethnicity. Okay? Just like a person from Kazakhstan is called a Kazakh, or a person from the US may be called an American, a person who lives in the land of Hindustan is a Hindu. And because we confuse religion with ethnicity, there is a lot of chaos in this world. People claiming land based on their belief system. And if I can claim land based on belief system, then I should get citizenship in Rome. Not that I want it, but just a matter of understanding here. A place determines a person's ethnicity, and a belief determines a person's religion. In this symposium, even though I was Elder Lorenzo, I was representing the Hindus because I've studied a lot about Hinduism, the religious aspect. And I told them a little story. I don't remember where I got that story from, but it was a beautiful story that I relayed to them that day. You see, spirituality is like a mountain at the top of which you find God. Okay? Spirituality is the method on the mountain. The mountain is actually the mountain of many religions. And we are born at the base of this mountain in different locations. Sometimes we migrate around the mountain. But each side of the mountain has got its own beautiful aspects. There is one side where there is a desert. And in order to climb the mountain to the desert, you may need a camel for a small amount of time, but you have to be prepared for the rigors that come in the desert. And in the similar manner, there is a part of the mountain where there are waterfalls, another part of the mountain where there's a lot of snow, yet another region of that mountain is filled with forests and jungles and wild animals. If you were going to the forest, you would need a machete to dig your way through the jungle. But you don't take a machete if you're going to the desert. And so this whole thing about religion, spirituality goes on. People at the bottom of the mountain are still fighting. One is saying the only way to that mountain is through the desert. The other one says the only way to that mountain is with ropes and tackles so you can climb. And yet another person says you need to be clothed very well because it's going to be cold. Can you imagine a person dressed like an Eskimo trying to go to the desert? There's only one word that answers this whole problem. climb. But nobody wants to climb. Everybody wants to sit at the bottom of the mountain and give philosophies about what God is like. They've not even climbed the mountain yet alone found God. But they want to talk about it. They want to say, it's my desert, come. And they call others and lead them off the road, off this path. A person who's in the desert is now trying to wear skis. And a person on the waterfall is trying to ride a horse. Climb. Wherever you are, you don't need to listen to others. You have the ability within you to transform yourself. You don't need people to tell you what to do. You need people maybe to guide you, but not tell you what to do. That is religion. Religion tells you what God is like. And religion has been an absolute failure. How many religions have produced saints? How many? Most of the saints, most of the gurus have come to their own endeavors, and not because they followed what they were told to do. Don't be a sheep. Don't be a goat. Be a human. Follow your heart. And the higher you climb, the easier it will be for you to see this mountain of spirituality. The higher you climb, the easier it will be for you to understand all the other religions. People who fight other religions are still stuck at the bottom of the mountain. People who tell you that this is my religion, this is the only religion, are stuck on their side of the mountain. They have not seen the whole mountain of spirituality. And they never will. You don't have to go around the mountain to find it. Like I tried. You just need to keep climbing. And as you keep climbing higher and higher, you'll be able to see all around you. And guess what? As you keep climbing higher and higher, you'll be able to help people on all sides of the mountain. Yes, because you will be at a point where you'll be able to see everything. And eventually, you'll be able to lift your head up and look at the top. And it is there that you will get your calling. It is at the top of this mountain where you will find what you have been looking for. And in order to do that, focus upwards, not downwards towards others into telling them what they should do. Focus on whatever is left for you to continue climbing. It's very important, very important. And the only way to look at the top is to look within. As above, so below, as within, so without. All your answers lie within you. You're not going to be successful in all situations. There will be times when you will not be able to get what you're looking for. And sometimes it will be almost impossible to achieve certain things in this world. Nevertheless, keep trying. And when you really try, and if you're not succeeding, the guru will appear. The man who has been responsible for letting you walk along this path will come. And it doesn't matter how long he's been away. He'll come and he'll guide you. That is the faith I have by looking within. Thank you for letting me share this with you. Namaste. Hey guys, you know how difficult it is to edit a video. To make a new video takes hours and hours of work. And I'm not basically a person who edits, so makes it even more difficult for me. And so I want to first of all express my love and gratitude for those people who have been subscribing to my channel and those who have been liking my videos. And this time I'm going to mention the 6 people who actually subscribed to my channel in the month of June. Okay? That's Dandu, Lata Rakesh, Satuporo, Ipoke, Magachito, and Achilles Emike. To all you guys, thank you very, very, very much. And I really appreciate your coming and joining the family. Okay? To the others out there, what are you doing? Come on, let's have a party. Come and join my channel. Subscribe, like, share, and do comment. Do comment. And as long as they are not aggressive comments that are negative, I'm open to criticism. I like people who will tell me what to do in order to make things better. Remember that criticism, when it's constructive, is fascinating. So with this, I'm going to end the video. Thank you very much for these 6 people. I will definitely be subscribing back. You need to know that. When you subscribe to my channel from now on, I will definitely subscribe back. Okay? As a sign of my appreciation for what you have done for me. Thank you now, and goodbye. Namaste.